Hello children, hope finds you in the best of your health and safety. Today we are going to learn about auxiliary verbs. So firstly, let's understand what are auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs are the verbs that are used together with the main verb of the sentence to express the action or state. Main verb plus auxiliary verb gives you the complete idea. So this means with the help of auxiliary verbs, we give the complete idea to our sentence. The main auxiliary verbs are be, am, is, are, was, were, did, has, have, had. But they all don't have any meaning. So now let's move ahead. Now the general meaning of the word auxiliary is to help. So that's why the auxiliary verbs are also called the helping verbs. They don't have any meaning of their own. They are necessary for the grammatical structure of a sentence, but they do not tell us very much alone. So children, as we have learned before that the auxiliary verbs help the main verb to give the complete idea, and therefore they are called the helping verbs. And in order to make a complete sentence, they are very important in the sentence. We usually use helping verbs with the main verbs. They help the main verb, which has a real meaning and which makes it called a helping verb also. Let's move ahead. Again, it is stating the same to recapitulate that a helping verb works together with the main verb. Let's look at the examples. She is leaving. Now here, leaving is the main verb and is the helping verb. If I avoid use of is, if I hide it, what is the sentence? She leaving. No sentence, right? Because the complete idea is not there. But with the help of the auxiliary verb is, she is leaving, the complete idea is there and it becomes a complete sentence. Similarly, if I have the sentence, I have finished my work, right? To give the complete idea, I have to use the verb, that is the auxiliary verb have, with the main verb finished to get the complete idea of the sentence. I hope you all must have understood this. Now, let's look at the use of is, am and are. Is, am, are used to express the present tense, present continuous tense. So, am is used with the subject I. Is used with the subject he, she, it or any singular. And are is used with the subject you, we, they or any plural. Let's look at the examples. Am. I am sorry for what I have done. I am. Is. He is a great all-round player. He is. Are. You are never too old to learn. You are. So, with the subjects like I, we use am. He, we use is. And you, we use are. I hope you all must have understood this. Let's move ahead and look at the use of was or were. These two are used to express the past continuous tense. And was is used with the singulars and the subjects like I, he, she or it. And were is used with the plural subjects and the subjects like you, we or they. Let's look at the examples. Was. He was elected by unanimous vote. Were is used with the plural, so the children were playing with the ball. I hope this must be clear to you. Let's move ahead and look at the use of will or shall. Now, this is very important to understand that shall is the auxiliary verb which is only and only used with I and we. Either you can use it with we or with the subject I. And will is used with all the subjects, may it be singular, plural, he, she, it, you, we, they. With all of them, the will is used and these two are used to express the future tense. Now let's look at the use of has or have. Has is used with he, she or it. That means all the singular subjects use the auxiliary verb has. And I, you, we, you, they all use the auxiliary verb have, and all the plurals also use the auxiliary verb have. These are used in the present perfect tense. Now let's move ahead and look at the use of had. Had is used to express the past perfect tense, and no matter what subject is, singular or plural, I, you, we, they, he, she or it, had is used with all the subjects in the past perfect tense. I hope you all must have understood this. So let's look at the examples. He has bought some tropical fruits. He has. And the third form of the verb bought is also there, right? Have. Our guests have arrived. Arrived is also the third form of the verb, so have is there. I had not seen him for 15 years. I had not seen. We are talking about the past perfect tense. So with I have used had. And seen is telling me that it is a perfect tense. Now let's look at the use of do or does. These are the very important auxiliary verbs, as they help you when the common auxiliary verbs are also not there, and they help you to convert a sentence into negative and interrogative sentences, right? So do and does are playing the most important role as the auxiliary verb. Let's see which subjects take these two verbs. I, we, you, they, and the plurals take the auxiliary verb do. And all the singulars, he, she, and it, take the auxiliary verb does in the present tense. They both express the present tense. Moving ahead to use of did. Did is used to express the past tense when your auxiliary verb, the common auxiliary verb, is also not there. And irrespective of singular or plural, they are used with all the subjects. May it be I, you, we, they, he, she, it, singular or plural. Now let's look at the examples. Do. I do not feel like going out tonight. I do not feel, right? Present tense, and no common auxiliary verb is there. Does your job fulfill your expectations? In the first sentence here, it is the negative, and here it's interrogative. As I told you that these auxiliary verbs help you to convert the sentences into negative and interrogative. So, does your job fulfill your expectations? Does your job fulfill? This is in the present tense, and it is asking a question where the common auxiliary verb is missing. Then is your did. Did you have a nice holiday? Here again, it is a past tense, common auxiliary verb is not there, and it is an interrogative sentence. I hope you all must have understood the common auxiliary verbs and do, did, and does and their uses. Thank you. Hello children, hope finds you in the best of your health and safety. Today, we are going to resume our concept of auxiliary verbs. And today we will learn how to transform sentences. That means the simple sentences will be changed into negative or an interrogative sentence with the help of auxiliary verbs and also without the help of auxiliary verbs. So let's see how. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that negative sentence always takes the word not. Not is the word which will always be taken by the negative sentence. So let's see how. Subject plus helping verb plus not, main verb, and then your object. We will add not in between the helping verb and the main verb. This is the universal formula for making a negative sentence. Let's see in the form of examples. Priya is working these days. Priya is the subject, is is my helping verb and working is the main verb. So Priya is not working these days. Similarly, you were present in the class yesterday. You is my subject, were is my helping verb, and present is the main verb. You were not present in the class yesterday. I was absent yesterday. Was is the helping verb, absent is the main verb. I was not absent yesterday. So in between the helping verb and the main verb, I have put not, and I have converted this sentence into a negative sentence. They are coming to attend this meeting. They are not coming to attend this meeting. I hope you all must have understood that with the help of helping verb, when your sentence is having a helping verb, then how will we convert it into a negative sentence? Now let's have a look at the sentences where we don't have the helping verb. That means the common helping verbs. So there we will take the help of do, does or did. Right? So we will add do, does or did plus not before the main verb. So let's look at the examples. Priya works in a bank these days. Works. So Priya does not. Along with the works, the present form does is matching. So we will write Priya does not work in a bank these days. Next, you play football very well. So here you do not play football very well. I have added do and not before the main verb, that is play. I like Indian music. I do not like Indian music. They went to attend the meeting on Sunday. Now here children, my main verb is went, which is giving me an indication that it is the past tense. So I will use the past tense helping verb, that is did. So I will use did not, and I will frame the sentence as they did not go to attend the meeting on Sunday. I hope you all must have understood how to convert sentences into negative sentences with or without the help of common helping verbs. Now let's move ahead and learn how to change sentences into interrogative sentences. That means how we will frame a question out of a simple sentence. Let's see. Here what we will use helping verb in the beginning. What we will do, we will bring the helping verb in the beginning. Let's see how. You were not absent from the class. Were is my helping verb, so I have brought it in front. Were you not absent from the class? And then I have put a question mark. Similarly, if you are not comfortable in bringing the helping verb ahead, you have another option that you can use a WH family word. When were you not absent from the class? Again, the helping verb is there in front and you have a WH family word also. So you have the choice whether you can only keep the helping verb in the beginning or you can also use a WH family word with it. Let's look at more examples. Ram is present in the office now. Is my helping verb? So I will bring it in front. Is Ram present in the office now? Or why is Ram present in the office now? You can ask anyway. The next example is they are taking lunch now. So what is the auxiliary verb here? Yes, are. So we'll bring the are in front. Are they taking lunch now? Question mark. Or you can use a WH family word also. Why are they taking lunch now? And then you will put a question mark at the end. So in this way, when your sentence is having a helping verb, you will bring it in front and then you will write the question and put a question mark at the end. In this way, you can change a simple sentence with auxiliary verb into an interrogative sentence. Now, let's look at the sentences which don't have helping verb in the sentence. So what we'll do? Yes, our most helpful helping verbs, or you can say the most helpful auxiliary verbs are going to be there. That is do or does or did, right? So what we will do, we will bring do, does or did in front, then our subject, main verb, and then the object. And again we have the another option that we can also add WH family word before do, does or did. So it is very important to keep in mind these two things, that you always start the sentence with do, does or did, and if required you can place WH family word in front of the number one, that is do, does or did. I hope you all must have understood this, that how we can convert a simple sentence into an interrogative sentence with and without the helping verb. Thank you.